Thanks, Senator Squadron. Thanks to everyone for coming out on this chilly first working day of the new year. This is a community that embraces its working waterfront. Red Hook, the Columbia Street District, this is a community that wants a working waterfront. We want the jobs. We want people and goods moving by ship. It's a community that embraced the cruise ship terminal when it was sited here in 2006. But it is also a community that rightly asks that we do everything we can reasonably do to make sure that that working waterfront works for the neighborhood where it sits, and spilling diesel, spilling particulates over the community, the equivalent of thousands and thousands of cars per day when a ship is docked in port, as the ship now is docked in port, is not working for the community. And it's especially not working for the community when there is a solution. When there have been a lot of people working hard to make that solution possible, when millions of dollars have been secured to put the infrastructure in place, and still it's now almost 2 years that we've been in negotiations to reach that final agreement. It is complex. There are a lot of parties. All the parties are on board. The New York City Economic Development Corporation, who operates the cruise ship terminal, the Port Authority that owns the land that has secured some of the money to make it happen, the Carnival Cruise Lines who operate the ships and have said that they'll retrofit their ships at a cost of $2 million per ship, the New York Power Authority, Con Ed, all of those folks are around a table. But they've been around a table for 2 years while dozens and dozens of cruise ships have come and docked in port, and it's long enough that the ships are idling, it's long enough that the negotiations are idling. It is time to reach an agreement in those negotiations, to get that money spent, to get the infrastructure in place, to get the agreement in place so that these cruise ships can stop choking Brooklyn. That's why we're here, and that's why we've got such a set of community members willing to come out in the cold and say this is just a fundamental issue. So it's now my honor to introduce one of the people that's gotten us here, one of the people that's raised some of those millions of dollars as a result of some of the pots of federal money and stimulus money, one of the most effective congresspeople at bringing resources to Brooklyn, not just for anything, but for something like this that means jobs, that improves our environment, that strengthens our neighborhood, and that strengthens the working waterfront, and that's our Congresswoman Nydia Velázquez.
Thank you. Thank you, Steve. No, thank you all for being here, but especially our different levels of government represented by Beltman and Montgomery, by Brad Lander, by Dan Squadron and Steve Levitt. It shows that when we all come together, we can get things done. This is our first day of work in the next, in the 2011 new year. And what a better way to demonstrate our commitment to a cleaner, greener port. And it has taken too long. This is a community. I represent the Red Hook community that has been stricken by waste transfer station, a higher number of waste transfer stations in this area, asthma rate, respiratory illnesses. And what we are saying is, you know, we got the resources. The money is here. So I know that is a complex issue, and there are many parties involved, but 2 years is too long, especially when the New York Port Authority's own study shows that we will save $9 million in benefits if we implement this shore power